Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a Palak Methi mushroom recipe, and this is nothing but Palak Methi Kumb. Kumb is nothing but the mushroom. We are going to make a nice stuffing with this mushroom and we are going to make a excellent curry. So to start off with, here I have the mushroom. What I did is I have just removed the stem and I have made a nice hole here so that we can stuff it here, and these are ready. If you want, you can slightly wash this mushroom and keep it. And here I have the spinach and some fresh methi. What we are going to do is we are going to blanch this palak. If you want, you can blanch the methi also and you can put it in a blender and make a nice fine paste, how we make for our palak paneer. The same way we are going to do it, but little bit different. So in the oil, first we are going to add some oil. We are going to let this oil heat up. Meanwhile, we are going to add finely chopped onions. If you want, you can add a lot of it also. Add some salt. Don't add too much because we are going to add spinach, so spinach has a lot of salt in it. And we are going to cook this onion till they are transparent. So dear friends, while we saute this onions, in another pan here I have just slightly heated up and we are going to add very little oil. For stuffing we are going to add oil, and here is the mushroom stems. I have finely chopped it. You can add it in this oil, and we are going to cook this mushroom stems just for 1 minute because this won't take much time to saute. This will become mushy very fast. So friends, here you can see the onions are slightly colored. In this we are going to add ginger garlic paste and some turmeric. We are going to slightly saute till our ginger garlic raw flavor is gone, and we are going to add in this methi, that is regular methi. You can add whole like this, or if you want you can finely chop it and add it, but I wanted little bit this methi in between when I have the curry. Reduce the flame. In no time this will become mashed. So friends, here you can see the mushrooms are also colored. Just remove this and transfer onto a plate, and this goes for stuffing. In this we are going to add fresh grated paneer, and we are going to add some pepper powder and very little of salt. Just mix this. If you want, you can even add potato for binding, but I think this is binding. Even I have the potato also. If you want, you can add. If you don't want, you can skip also. I'm going to add very little and mix this. Dear friends, I'm not saying that you need to make this as a special, whenever you have boiled potato, we all have paneer stock in our house, or whenever you get mushroom, you can try it out this way. If you have palak, then you can make this Palak Methi Kumb, or just palak also you can make it. Now this is ready. Take this and stuff this. Stuff all your mushrooms. Nothing is wasting. We are using the stem part also. And even here the methi is cooked, and here in a separate bowl I just blanched this spinach and I kept it ready. We are going to put this in a blender and make a paste. We sauteed the mushroom stems in the same pan. I am going to add very little oil, not too much, very little, and we are going to put this mushrooms here. This way the mushrooms will cook slightly, and once our gravy is done we can just put it in our gravy. So friends, our palak puree is all ready. The blanched palak, just add it, mix it. As I said, if you want, you can even blanch the methi and make a paste. Add some water. We need nice gravy, so you can add little extra water and clean your blender and keep this aside. You can see nice green color, and here the mushrooms have sauteed nicely. If you want, you can put it to the other side also and slightly cook it. These are also done. I am going to switch off this flame, and here we are going to add some masalas, coriander powder, some cumin powder. You can add green chili paste or green chilies. I am going to add very little of chili powder, very little. I don't want to change this color, so I am adding very little, and this is done. We are going to put this mushrooms into this mixture slowly, and we are going to let this cook for another 2 minutes and our dish will be ready. Friends, this is looking yum. I already tasted, the salt is perfect and even the chili powder is perfect. Don't add too much of green chilies or too much of chili powder. It should be mild, and this is all done. In the last, we are going to add some kasuri methi. If you want, you can put some cream also and mix this. Already the mushrooms have cooked in the oil, so you need not cook it too much. If you add too much of oil, then you can see oil oozing out, but I did not add too much of oil, so this is perfect. And switch off the flame, and all ready to have. With roti, pulka, this goes excellent, and even with rice you can have this, dear friends. The mushroom with some gravy, this is like, see how soft our mushrooms are, inside stuffing, and the mushroom is not overcooked, it's perfectly cooked. We can see that little bit of that bite in this mushroom. Hot, hot. I love methi when I get the pieces in between, so I did not blanched, I wanted the pieces, so I sauteed in the oil. I could get that methi in between. You need to try out different kinds of foods. Don't go out and try to make it in your house itself, and you will enjoy thoroughly. See you in another session with some more recipes, but don't forget to share it, make it and feed your family fresh food.